Hello and welcome to How to Play Dice Roulette, a game for any number of players. This game comes to us from Dice Games Properly Explained, and it is a gambling game, and I've been somewhat on a gambling kick lately. This is what you'll need to play. The odds for each roll are listed. The book itself mentions that the greater than 7, less than 7, odd and even should be paid 2 to 1, but in this case I was thinking they should be paid 1 to 1. We're not going to count 7 as a neutral. Similar to roulette, we'll count 7 as a 0. So I'm going to place a bet of 4. I'll roll a 5. That means the house, of course, gets that money. If I were to have rolled a 4, I would have gotten 10 more coins in addition to the 1 I had. So I would have left with 11 coins for the 1 that I spent. This is one of those games that I'm not sure if the math works out to where casinos would be willing to do this. So I just put a bet on odd. So this looks like the payout's going to be much better than if I would have said all the odd numbers. And they also, of course, I put a bet for less than 7, but we rolled a 7, so the house will get that. It's one of those games that there's not a lot of table games out there anymore. There were more table games in the past, but now, due to the Chinese American influence on gambling, most American casinos now are adopting more Macau games. And the only dice game that I see is craps. Now, I did go to the Choctaw Casino in Durant, Oklahoma, and they are running an experiment at the moment. They're playing the game of Baccarat, but they're using 3 dice, 2 cups of 3 dice, so 6 dice total. And what happens is you, of course, bet on the dealer or the player to win, and there's some side bets. There's about 6 different side bets that can be made, and there's only one table doing this game. It's a more or less a demonstration of what is possible, but there's very few dice games, and craps is one of those games that's kind of difficult to understand. I'm still trying to learn it myself. I've been playing a little bit at the casinos under pressure to really help me accelerate my learning. And some places they'll allow hot bets, which allow you to pretty much bet on the exact dice roll that's about to happen for just one immediate satisfactory bet. So you either win or lose, and it basically allows you to bet on each of the possible combinations of the 2 dice, which I can't remember the number of how many of those there are. We use 18 plus another 3. I think it's 21 different possible combinations. Either way, I'm not sure. Since there's only both dice are considered the same, and they're not 2 different colors of dice, there would be probably up to 42 if you had 2 different colors of dice. But there's only 2, so the leading small number gets mentioned first, followed by the larger number second. And so that results in there being 21 different results. And as far as if you could play this game basically with the hot bets on craps, you pretty much can, but I figure the casinos need something else where you can roll dice and have a good time. And this is one of those games that I really like. So here we have a winning bet. Pays 5 to 1, so we'll get a nickel to demonstrate my 5 to 1 win. That means I'd get overall 6 cents back on that. And of course, you can use any denomination of money for this game. I went ahead and considered the greater than 7, less than 7s to be 1 to 1. And so, like always, if you actually want to play some dice games out in public, preferably not illegally gambling, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your city, what public location you'd like to host a game at, and maybe have a game at. Find that, click in the show more, the description of this video. You'll find links to other video channels that I enjoy, as well as rules if there are any available, and the music that was played on this video. There's also a link to a Discord channel where you can discuss dice games with other people who love playing traditional games. So do call up your friends, let them know you'd love to play some cards or roll some dice. And they might say yes, they might say no. You never know exactly what they're going to say unless you call them. So do call them. Do like and subscribe if you like these videos, and share them with other people you know love playing traditional card games. Under our community tab, we might have a question for you to answer or a poll to participate in. I want to thank today's musicians, and I'll see you next video.